welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a shop my stash video, but I won't be including the eyeshadow palettes because I'm going to continue with the basket I did a couple of weeks ago. I've been doing really good at pulling out palettes in this basket here. This is the basket. Oh, I'm about to drop it. But these are the palettes that I selected maybe about 2 weeks ago, maybe a little longer. But I've been digging in and out of this basket, so I'm going to continue to pull from here randomly throughout the week. And also, you know, like I said, when I first did this video, I'm not strictly hard on the basket, but I'm going to continue to use the basket to use some of the palettes that are in the basket. Like when new items arrive, I'll use those products and shadows and stuff like that, but I'm still going to go back to these palettes, if that makes any type of sense. But today I wanted to do it a little bit different on this shop my stash video. Lately this has been my daily go-to basket with everything in it, like my concealers, my bronzers, my highlighters, my lippies, some of my lashes, pretty much everything. Blushes. I can take this out, I haven't used that yet. But a lot of this stuff I've been using like pretty much ever since I did that last shop my stash for the most part. So what I'm going to do differently this time is, I think what happened was I put all the items up at the end of the week, and that kind of threw off of my rotating out using other products. So what I said I would do in this video is leave all these products in here, pull out products in my collection that I have not been using lately. So I think that'll work out better than storing this stuff and then putting it back. So what I'm going to do is leave this in here in this basket until maybe next week or so. I'm hoping that it works out this way. So we're going to do that a little bit different today. So we're going to do foundations, bronzers, blushes, you know, things like that. And I'm going to actually stick it in this empty one to kind of keep stuff going. So the palettes we already know, the eyeshadow palettes are already where they're going to be, and we're not going to bother those. So that's how we'll do that. So and here I am again. So I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to look around my stash, my makeup collection, look at facial products, and just pull from there and see what we can come up with. And if we miss anything, we'll just play it as we go when I'm doing my videos. So to start out with my foundation, I've been loving this Revlon foundation, Color Stay foundation, but I think I want to switch up from last week. This is the one I've been using, these two shades here, and I'm almost out of this one, and this one is pretty done. I've been using this for, like I said, the last 2 weeks, so this has been some good foundation. I don't know how it's going to work with me actually pulling away from it, but we're going to go ahead and stick it back here in this basket and move on to another foundation. So let's see what I have in here that I can actually pull out. Now I have to kind of work with this Juvia's Place foundation in a tube because it's like really extra coverage for me, that during the week I'm not really 100% sure about how it gets real sticky and it sticks to my skin. I got to figure out how to work with it with oil. If any of you all have ever used this foundation and to get it on more creamier where it'll actually spread evenly on your face, let me know. Drop some tips down below so I can try them and see if they work, because I have not been able to get it to work for me in that manner. So I think I'm going to pull out this Becca foundation. Now I love this foundation. I've used this foundation a whole lot. Well, this is my second or third bottle of this foundation. And another one of my favorites is this Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, because I've been on the more affordable side foundation, but I do want to get back into some of my higher end foundation and kind of use some of those as well. So between those two, and let's see, I think this is the one that's about empty. It is the Bamboo. I'm sorry about all the rambling. I'm just pulling some stuff out. Okay, so this is what we'll do. This will be the 3 that we pull out. The Naked Skin foundation, we're going to stick that over in my basket. And this is in the shade 6. So I'm going to add this one to my basket for my foundation. And then I'm going to add this Bamboo by Becca. Let's take it out of the box. And I selected this in one of my BoxyCharm selections a while back. So this is the one I'm pulling out. I was trying to make sure I didn't have one open. I think I do. I do. Is this the same shade though? Okay, this is Olive and this is Bamboo. How about I take both of these and leave them out? Because I may have to mix them. Because one looks a little golden than the other. So we're going to take these 2 out. And then we're going to leave out the Kat Von D Locket in 665, which is medium neutral, which is like a perfect shade for me. This was my go-to like for a very long time. This is what it looks like. So we have pretty much 3 new foundations. The Naked has been around for a while. So that's what we're going to use for my foundation. While we're here, let's see what else is in front of me that I can pull out. For concealers, I'm going to actually take this MAC Perfect Cover Up concealer. I haven't used this a whole lot either, so I'm definitely going to take this out. I'm trying to see what else I can take that's like right in front of me. Let's see. I don't think I haven't used any of my Juvia's Place concealers in a while either. So maybe I can take out the shade 20 to highlight with Juvia's Place, and we're going to take this MAC Cover Up to highlight with a little bit as well. For bronzing, I've been loving my Black Radiance, so I'm going to stick this over here. I've been using that when I contour. So let's go with, let's see. Let's see. I've been using this one lately. I got in a BoxyCharm, and this is the Trestique bronzer, and this is in the shade Brazilian Bronze. And then I'm going to take out my Black Opal in the shade Beautiful Bronze, and I usually use this one a lot as well. So I'm going to take these 2 out for contouring to add in my basket. And I think I'm going to do these maybe on a bi-weekly basis, because I know weekly basis is, I haven't worked up to rotate this stuff out weekly. But I'm hoping if this works for me, moving them out of the baskets and then putting it back after I get this basket together, I'll put that stuff back up. Because I leave this basket on top of my vanity like throughout the week. So I'm not in and out of all these products and trying to figure out what to do when it's time to get my face together. I think I'm going to add, to have a liquid contour, I'm going to add the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Chestnut to bronze with. Like I said, I'm just pulling out stuff I have not used in a very long time that I know I want to get some use out of. And while I'm looking at this one, let's also add the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Shortbread. Now, I like to highlight this under my eyes and stuff, so I think that's enough concealer and foundation for the week. And if anything changes, I'll add it as I go, but I'm hoping I just can stick to this basket. Okay, so the next item, I would say blushes. Let's see what kind of blush I have on here that I can, blushes and highlighters. I used to use this a lot. This Real Her, it came in a BoxyCharm. How do I feel about this? I don't know, but the blush is really pretty. It's like a peachy. I don't know how I feel about this week. Let's see. You know what? This is a favorite oldie. Let's take out this MAC. This was a holiday highlighter. And this is really pretty. This is in the shade Whisper of Guilt. That's like really pretty. I used to love to wear this shade, like really pretty. I'm gonna put this in for highlighter, this stash. Let's take out, okay, this Laura Geller. I'm not gonna butcher his name. Alanize, I don't know how to pronounce that. But I used to use this one a lot as well. So we're gonna take this one back out to highlight with. For blush, let's see. I don't know if this will be a blush or a highlighter. I guess it could be a blush. Well, it say constantly bronze. It's a bronzer, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's take out. I don't know. Okay, I've used this maybe once or twice, but this is in the shade Deep. This is the Kiss bronzer. I may use it still. I think it'll still look good. I just won't apply a whole lot, but I do want to start back using this. I used to use it. It's like this beautiful, beautiful gold. Even if I have to use it as an eyeshadow, we'll get some use out of it. But look at that. That's like so pretty. And I actually bought it from the hair store. The hair store. When I went there a while back, and I saw a lot of people raving about it. And I think it was like $5.99 or something like that. But we're gonna take that one out. So let's take out this last, and I'm all out the way. I'm sorry, guys. Let's take out this Amrezy highlighter. And this will be our last highlighter for this basket. And this is what it looks like. The Amrezy highlighter. Super pretty. Super pretty. Okay, so we have the highlighters. Let's go to some blushes. Let's see. I think I can do this. This Seraphine Botanicals Happy Hibiscus. This came in a boxy charm. I think I can do with pulling this back out. I used to use it quite a bit, and this is what it looks like. It has this peachy pinky blush, a more warmer blush, and 2 highlighting blushes. So I'm gonna put this one in my basket for a blush. Let's see what else I want to pull out to play with for my blushes. No, I don't want to do that one this week. This is the Bombshell BH Cosmetics little blush. I used to use this one a lot as well. So we're going to take this one and leave it out to see if it still performs, because it's like really, really old. See if it performs like it used to do. And we're going to check out this mineral blush. And I used to use it a lot too. This one came in my Boxy Charm a while back. I actually have 2 of these because my daughter gave me hers. This is the one that's not opened. I have to find the one that's opened. Until then, because I don't know where it is, but this one is not opened. I have one that's opened though. Here it is. Found it. Okay. So this is the one that's open, and it's more like a, if you can see it, a nudie rose type blush. It's like really pretty. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like really pretty. I like it. So I'm gonna stick this in here. And the last blush palette I'm gonna put in is from Carity, which is this beautiful deepish, mauvish, pinkish, and then it has a highlighter on the end of it. So I think that'll do for my blushes, my contouring, and my foundations. So next we're gonna go, let's check out some primers. I'm gonna take this Baby Skin back out by Maybelline. This is still a great, let's see, yeah, it's so smooth. If you haven't tried this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, it's really, really good, and it's really, really affordable. So we're gonna pull this one back out. Now it's another one I've been loving. And I know they don't sell it anymore, but I wish they did. So I try to hang on to this one as much as I can. Is this Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. This is like, hands down, I can't find it anywhere else. I'm not going to even lie. But it is like so good, especially if you're oily like in your T-zone, especially around your nose area. If you can find this, I would definitely try it. This is what it looks like. And it, yeah, rice protein complex. So this is like really, really good. Really, really good. Especially, I love it anyway. And then let's take out, because my daughter took the putty primer I had opened. So let's take out this one, the one I've been using. She took my matte one. So let's take out the Universal Sheer. So I think that should do it for the primers. And I want to actually use a face primer. Oils. Let's see. I've been using that Skin Co oil. So we're going to take out the Morphe oil. Now, I bought this for $5. And I just bought a backup when they had a sale last week for 70% off. So I use this maybe once or twice, but we're definitely going to stick this in my stash because I love some oils, like oils. Okay, so we have that. We all know I love my CeraVe. I don't know if I'm able to get away from that because that really gives me a great base for my face, especially when I'm going to work. I like the feel of it, the hydration and moisture that it gives. So I don't know if I'm going to pull that out of my everyday routine for now, but I'm going to continue with this Kate Somerville. I just pulled it out when I got my BoxyCharm. I've been loving this, and I've been using it every day since I've received it. This is a great cream for your face, especially moisturizer, but I mainly like to place it like under my eye area. It feels so good to me, in my opinion. It feels so good under my eye area. So I'm going to keep this out as far as my moisturizers. But I'm going to take out this Element Superfood Hydration Juice. And we're going to leave this out and continue to use it. I've used it for a while and I really like it. So we're going to pull that back out. I think, let's see, I think is that everything we have. Foundation. No, that's not everything. We need some setting powders. So I have foundation, concealers. Okay, setting powders. I'm going to keep on with this Fit Me Maybelline. This does really, really good. But I am going to pull out another powder. I haven't used this Beauty Bakery since that about 2 weeks or so. So I'm going to pull this back out for my setting powders. And let's see what I have here. Okay, let's take out this Laura Mercier in the shade Translucent Honey. So that'll be our setting powders that we'll be using. In addition to my Ben 9 that I have to use, like it sets my face so good. And I have it in this glass container because of the packaging. But this is like, if you can get your hands on some Ben 9 powder, do it. Because I like this medium beige shade, warm beige, or suede beige, that's it. And it's like the perfect setting powder. And it's like so super duper fine. Okay, so we have foundation, concealers, blush, setting powders, highlighters, moisturizers. I think that should do it. Because I always play my lips. I just play them by whatever look I'm doing. So, to show you guys, I have my basket complete. And this is what it looks like. I am super proud of myself. I'm excited about the products I picked out. I'm ready to use them. If you guys own any of these products and you have used them, let me know your thoughts on them, if you like them or not. But I think this is a good way, again, like I said, to help me get into using more of my products, especially these face products and stuff I have, because when I accomplish a face look, I stick with those products, but I do not want to abandon the rest of my makeup collection, if that makes sense. So, like I said, these are mainly my face products. So, everything else will probably be in addition. Like if I pull out a super shock shadow or a pigment or something like that, it's just in addition to my eye look with the palette that I already have that I want to use. So, I think that should do it. If I miss anything, you guys will definitely see it in my video when I'm using the products for my face. Let me know if you want me to do a full face, because I've been thinking of doing a full face for a while now, and I may just go ahead and do it anyway. But let me know your thoughts, if I should do it like now or later or whatever. But I am glad I pulled these items out, like I said, so now I can put those back up without using them again with what's not on my vanity. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Shop My Stash, particularly face complexion products, if that's what we want to call it, complexion products and blushes and bronzers and stuff of that nature. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, going inside, pulling things out so I can actually get some use out of them. And we can use them together. So, to wrap this video up, if you have not done so already, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel and become a part of my YouTube family here, so we can grow together and get to know each other. Because we're out here for the makeup and the love of beauty. So, I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.